Hey guys, it's Brother Chris again with another episode of hashtag Keep Thriving. This is our episode 6, and there are 5 others like it right here on our YouTube channel. Make sure if you haven't seen the rest, go and check them out. Please make sure you also don't just be greedy and keep them to yourself. Share them out. Please share them out, guys. We are going to continue in our devotional, God in the Grind. Today's devotional is titled Peace Amid Uncertainty. That's peace amid uncertainty. Basically, peace during times of uncertainty. Times just like we're in right now, where we can't call it what our life is going to be like tomorrow, the next day. There are many who shared during our Wednesday Bible study some of the fears and anxiety that they had, and it actually reminded me of the devotional for today, because there can be a lack of peace when we're in times like this that are uncertain and you don't know what the next day is going to look like. But God would not have us. He would not like for his children to be in unrest, but living in abundant peace. Today's devotion comes from the book of Exodus 33:14, says, "My presence will go with you, and I will give you rest." I'll read just a couple excerpts from our devotion that blessed me. I hope they bless you guys too. What makes life in the grind so difficult for me oftentimes is the uncertainty that comes with it, especially when the road gets bumpy. I wonder, where is life taking me? How do I know my circumstances are going to turn out well? Who can I count on along the way? Many people shared the uncertainty with graduation being canceled or just not knowing. Uncertainty that comes with those of us who are working or working for a certain amount of time, and we don't know if we'll be employed the next week or the next month, as things continually, day after day, change during this pandemic. But God absolutely wants us to have peace during these uncertain times. The devotion goes on to talk about how the people of Israel are going into the promised land, and during this time, we hear from Moses. It's when Moses interceded for God's people. If your presence does not go with us, this is the words of Moses talking, he says, do not send us up from here. How will anyone know that you are pleased with me and with your people unless you go with us? So Moses he's like, God, don't even send us anywhere if you are not with us. Many of us can absolutely relate to the uncertain emotion or fear that may arise in us if we don't know God is with us. So in reply, God promises Moses this. He says, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. What a relief that must have been. And it goes on further to even mention the same sentiment given by Jesus. In John 14:27, it says this, peace I live with you. These are the words of Christ. My peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. Jesus does not give how the world gives. You know how the world gives you something, takes it away, gives you something, makes it condition based on a certain thing. He has given to you freely. He has given to us freely, you and I, so that we can have peace in uncertain times, just like Moses cried out to God and said, we don't want to go one step further lest you come with us. And God gave Moses that promise. We have that same promise that he will absolutely be with us every step of the way. And that is why we don't have to be worried about tomorrow. We don't have to walk into that fear as we cross into the threshold of tomorrow, because whatever tomorrow brings, God has us right here, right there in his hands, guys. Our devotion ends with this. Your dread about your future can melt away into peace when you know that God is with you. I hope you guys are continuing to be blessed. I hope you guys are continuing to be blessed. I hope you guys are continuing to grow closer to God during this time. I hope you guys and your families are staying safe, being as healthy, health conscious as you can be, being as responsible as you can be, and still, every step of the way, trusting the Lord. Until next time, guys, under his wings. God bless.